Hi, this is Darman. Welcome to another Minecraft Let's Play video. In this video series, I'm showing you how to build Stampy's Lovely World. And in the last video, we started working on the toy shop. And there we got the top part of the shop done. It's kind of the least interesting part of the shop, really. And that's kind of the whole point. It's just supposed to look rather drab and dreary and not really any fun at all. And well, I think that he hit the nail on the head on that one. And this is where we left off last time. And as you saw in the video, I realized as I was editing it that I forgot to put the roof ceiling in. I should say the ceiling. I forgot to put that in. So we're gonna start with that. And then down here, as you can see, whoa! I dug out all this here. And Luna, what are you still doing here? All right, I have to confess, I didn't do my homework. Luna, my current demolitions expert, as you've seen in the past video. She's the one who dug all this out. She's very good at it, and she's a good girl. Very good girl. She did all this. We're going to go over the dimensions, reiterate the dimensions, and as you can see, we're still in the texture pack. So we're just going to leave it that way, because I think as we build, it'll make it seem more familiar looking if you go to reference some other videos and so forth of Stampy's. So let's get this ceiling done first of all, to get this taken care of. All right, so first we're going to need some gross stairs, and they're going to be upside down. We're going to skip this first row here with it. Whoa! You know what? Maybe I just better keep flying just to keep stuff like that from happening. So let's see. So what we're going to do is go to the. So we're going to leave the ones alone where the torches are. We're going to put, obviously we're going to put a row here. We're going to put ones here and here, but we're going to leave these alone here, and then here on each side, and then the same thing on the sides of these two rows of stone, and then we just need to put them here and again here, facing the same direction as the others. Then all we have to do is take some cobblestone stairs, and we're going to have to actually replace these bottom three. I'm not sure if yours, maybe you might have brought yours down a little bit further, but you're going to want to have it look like this. So there should be no blocks here at all. So I'm just going to take these 3 blocks out and put some upside down stairs there. And then we have to remove this block, put the upside down stairs here and also here. For some reason it's all blocked off. And then again, 3 here, and just put the upside down stairs there. So the stairs are, the cobblestone parts are actually kind of like 1 block in, kind of indented, if you can see what's going on there. So that's why we have to do that. And this there should be nothing here, and that's on the second row there. So all right, I think that takes care of our inside up here, and of course please let me know if that is not true. So let us go down here, since Luna has already done all my homework for me, good girl. And this is what we dug out. So let's just verify a few things before we do anything. And this is pretty important, because this is, if this is wrong, then it's just, it's not going to work at all. Plus, you're going to have a hard time getting the railroad to meet up to where it has to go in that way. So let's just reiterate things I've reiterated a million times already. I'm sorry, but we're going to go over this one more time. So here's the hole, and here we are facing the back wall of the shop. We're just going straight down, and right below floor level, that should be going back 2 blocks here, and there should be 1, 2, 3 blocks to the right of that, and you should be hitting the wall at that point. So this is our corner. We did this in the last video, but so this should be 34 blocks long, and let's just double check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, you can see I'm marking them off by 10s on my little torches, just to keep me straight here. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. So I've got 34 blocks showing this way, and I should have 14 this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, and then I should have 12 going up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Great, perfect. All right, and it doesn't matter what's under here, blocks, sand, gold, diamonds, whatever. Just make sure when you put their walls up and everything, you don't bury your nice little doggy here. So Luna, I don't know, how dangerous is this for Luna? This should be okay. You should be able to just hang out with me, and as I build stuff, I'll probably regret that, but hopefully not. So in his videos, he had a temporary kind of I'm just using snow or white wool for lack of anything else. You know, he had kind of a temporary thing here. He had a ladder on here while he was building, and then he went back and replaced. He took this out and then just put water in. So that's gonna be like one of the last things we do. So we've checked the dimensions out here, and one of the other things we want to check is it's the overall placement of this store. And granted, what I'm about to show you, if it's wrong, if it doesn't come out right, that means something else has really gone wrong in your world. But you know, never let it be said that, you know, worlds can't be unique, and it really shouldn't be a big problem. So let me explain further. I'm going to go skim along the ceiling here, and I'm going to go to the 7th block from the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'm going to go down 1 block. I'm going to cut both of these blocks out right here. Now this should be our train tunnel, 2 blocks high. When we're inside it and it's all said and done, I'm going to get a torch here. And so if I dig 2 blocks high and just keep going and going and going, and oh look, there's a little more space in here. Let's see, get this going. We should. Oh look, it just kind of. Oh, this is where okay, this is like where some redstone. So that's good. We got. Oh, Luna's here. Okay, I keep forgetting I have the dog in the video. So let's see. So we're digging too high, and we should be this. Oh look, it just breaks. Mine just kind of breaks right out here. So this is good. This should be exactly what you're going to find if everything lines up perfectly. You may need to modify this a little bit. In fact, what we're going to do is right now just remove this block. We want to have this step down 1, 1, and 1. That's just a change in the terrain from before. Originally in his first build, you know, this row of grass didn't exist. It started back here. So if you watch the videos, you have to kind of take it with a grain of salt, because you'll see these 3 blocks, and you'll see some more blocks behind it, and you'll think, oh, you have to add them out here. But no, it's that we filled in this row here, and he did that. So and then this should be just steps going down, and that was, I think he changed that once he built this tunnel. So this tunnel should come right out flat to this ground here, and it should line up right with this if you were to kind of keep going across, you know, these 2 blocks here next to that single block. So that's ideally. Now again, if you're, you know, this way or that way a block or whatever, even if you're up a block, it's not going to make a huge difference. You'll just need to adjust a little bit, but hopefully yours turned out okay. This is going to be how his looks. So so that's good. Mine is working okay, and so I have that going for me. And of course there'll be eventually some stairs, not stairs, but you know, this will be chopped out more, and blocks will go down to the bottom, and for the train ride up to the surface. And Luna, you be careful up there, girl. Now just zoom down to me. Don't. Okay, good girl. All right, now you're starting to scare me a little bit. I'm gonna have you sit. I'm a little worried that when we do the ceiling, you're gonna hop up into that hallway and then hurt yourself coming down. But okay, I love the ceiling in here. It's just like this hodgepodge of all the other stores that are around it. So once we're gonna like do all the wool coloring, the walls, ceiling, and floor. And definitely do the red. We'll finish up the redstone. Redstone alert! Redstone alert! Redstone alert! Yeah, I know, it's the redstone alert. So we already did the redstone here once, I realized. So I should have just done it here at this part of the video. I shouldn't have even bothered to show you. But that's okay. Well, at least you've got a head start and you know what it's supposed to be. So once we finish putting the ceiling in, we can just put the redstone dust back in there, and all will be good. So. And then we have to have a little handle there for opening and closing it from if you're inside. All right, so first things first. I don't know. Let's just do the ceiling. That's the easiest thing. Get that out of the way. And of course, you can go right over these parts here that are currently open, but obviously you're going to want to leave that hole here. Now, unfortunately, that means I've got to move all my torches that I did that. But anyway, so let's do that. Oh, that was a little overkill. I'm just going to we'll just replace that with some green wool. All right, I'm gonna get my blue wool out, and I think I'm gonna get a speed potion. Oops, get a speed potion out. Boy, I still can't use these buttons. I don't know why. I can't play this game. How long I've been doing it. Then we'll put that there for now. So I'm gonna grab this potion. Zip. I'm gonna do this whole ceiling. Just gonna cover it all with blue wool, except for that one little square, and I'll meet back up with you. And with the ceiling done, you'll see that this bumps right up against the edge of the tunnel that's going to go out. And you're not going to. This is not going to be here. This I'm just leaving it there for reference purposes, just so that we can see where we are. And this is all going to be covered up. You're never going to see any of this hole here. In fact, this really shouldn't even be here coming out this far. But that's okay. We're gonna leave it there, right, Luna? Luna agrees. Okay. So at this point now, what we're going to do is we're going to start with the walls, and we're going to do the green parts, which is kind of to simulate the, kind of grassy hills that he has sort of down here. And I'll warn you right now that there's a couple of parts here which are just really, 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 really hard to see in the videos. And I'll point out which ones those are when we do them. And it's just, we're making a couple of guesses there, but it'll be fine. If I ever find out that there's anything different, I will alert you, and we can go from there. So let's grab our green wool, and we're going to start. Let's see. Well, let's start on the end over here, over where the tunnel will eventually be, which is I realize it's going to be down here. It's going to and then go up that way. But all right. So let's. Oh, you know what? Maybe this will be easier. You know what? Let's do the floor first. Luna, you're going to have to move, girl. Let's do the floor. This is all brick. He really didn't cover the whole thing with brick. He just kind of did what he had to because he's in survival mode. So he just, brick is not that easy to come by. It takes a lot of clay. So, Luna, get on up, girl. And, ooh, that got really dark. So let's just quickly put down, I'm just going to cover this whole floor with brick. And I'll be right back to you. Alright, so that's done. And so now we've got a ceiling, we've got a floor. That's a good start here. So, the floor, the walls. Let's start with, again, we're going to start from this end. Grab our green wool. The other end where the water elevator is going to be is over there. So let's just make sure we're oriented correctly before we start anything. Okay, alright, good. And so yeah, in the hole here, you should have two here because this is going to be the wall here, so there'll be just one in the end, and that's good. Okay, so back to the end here. So we're going to start. Well, the first thing we want to do is actually, I apologize. You probably just saw a really weird edit just happening in the video, but I started building it and then realized something had gone wrong, and I realized that what we need to do is we need to fill in one row or one block of columns in here. We're just going to use the blue wool because that would make sense, because we need to start like in this column. We don't want to start over here. So just in all four corners, let's just fill these in with some blue wool, because that's what it would have been. I'm pretty sure he filled in the blue and then went back and put the green in, but I'm not really 100% sure on that. But we're just going to use blue because that'll work for us. Okay, so back again to where we were supposed to start over here. Grabbing my green, and on the 6th block up from here, we're going to start there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we're going to do one to the right. We go down and do 2 more. Down and do 2 more. We're going to down and then do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to go up and do 2. Up and do 4. 2, 3, 4. Up and do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down and do 3, down and do 4, 2, 3, 4. We're going to down and do 1, up and do 1, and then up one more like that. So now we just got to fill in all this that we have with our green all the way up to those little pieces that we just put in. All right, that's all filled in. And let's grab our blue. How do we want to do this? Do I want to put the clouds in and then the blue? I don't know. Let's do, you know what, we can do the clouds. We can do the clouds. I'm going to do the blue and then punch the clouds into it, but maybe save a little effort and just do the clouds first. All right, so Let's see here. On this wall, let's see, we've got to go from, we're going to be one block away from the ceiling on all of these. And from here, we want to be 4 blocks away from this wall, which granted the wall is here. So we have to say 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to put 3 blocks here and then 1 block underneath. Now, just want to double check that. That should, whoops, hold on, something here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, not the 4th one. There should be 4 here and then on the 5th one. Sorry about that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then those 3, and then 1 below it like that. So this edge should line up with this one right there like that, and again should be 1 block away from the ceiling like that. Okay, so now we're going to go over 5 blocks from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're going to put 2 here, and then go down and put 3 below it, and this one's going to stick out to the left. And then let's see, from here, well, let's stick with going from the 2nd row. On the 9th block, we want to put wool from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Of course, it's right there where my torch is. And we'll put the torch there now. That way it won't get the wool in the way, or in the way when I do the blue wool. Okay, so that one goes there, and then we just want to go down 1 and over 1 like that. So there should be 6 in between here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in between those bottom rows of those 2 clouds. And we got 1 more cloud over here on the 6th one from this 2nd row. 1, 2, oops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really? Really? Wow, I am so good at that. And then just do a little comma like that. There we go. And so it should have 3 over here, and there we go. Then if you want to make the clouds whatever shape you want, knock yourself out. All right, so that's that. And so let's just fill this in with wool, blue wool, and we'll have this wall completely done, and we'll move on to the next ones. All right, well, that wall is done. There we go. And as you can see, this is a corner that we put in, so that's why there's no green on either end of that, because you're gonna see that when we're done here. So let's do this wall. Let's see. This one's really easy. We're gonna. Well, this is funny. We're gonna take some yellow wool. We'll go right up into the corner. This is where the sun is. I'm sure you already figured that part out. And of course, right here is where you'd think I make this stuff up, like I mean to do this. I'll just put some yellow behind there. And there we go. The torch was in my way one more time. And we only have 1 cloud on this wall. And let's see, it is, the bottom of it is 4 blocks away from this bottom of this sun here. So 1, 2, 3. And then we want to put 3 blocks of white. And then 1 block right in the middle of it. And that's it for the clouds. So as for the grass, we're going to go down here under the sun, and let's see, we're going to go up to this starts at the 3rd block level from the floor. So and we've got 1, 2, 3, and then it goes up 1. We're going to fill this one in. Then it goes back down. Well, this technically is not exactly how it looks, but in the end, some of this is going to get destroyed so that we can build the railway. So for all intents and purposes, this will be fine. So we're going to go 4 across here, 3, 4, and go up 1 and do 2 here, and then 1 here, and then up a diagonal there like that. So let's just quickly fill this in. I don't think I need to cut away for this. This will just take a second here. And then we'll just fill in with the blue, and we'll be done this wall too. Hey, I am a poet and I didn't know it. Okay, so let's just fill in the rest of this blue wool, anything that needs it, and we'll be right back. Okay, and that'll do there. And as you can see, I covered up that hole there. It's right there. I didn't really do anything with it. I just covered it up with wool. And remember, this is the corner. You're not going to see this, so this should be 1 block away, just like it is there. So well, let's do this wall, and then we'll do the last long wall. And then we'll finish up the redstone, and then I think that's going to be about all we're going to have time for, I think. And it's awfully dark over here. Yeah, let's put a random torch here for now. Let's see here. maybe one a little bit closer to where we're working. Okay, so over here on this side, we're going to get some grass out here. And we're going to go to the 6th block up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to do 3 across here. 2, 3. I'm going to go up, do 2, come down, do 2, come down, do 3. And then come down 2. And then just put these here. This is an area where you don't really see any grass. It gets, the houses are 3 high, and this just sort of disappears. This wall just sort of disappears, so I just had it kind of just cut off and go that way. You could go straight down here, and it wouldn't really even matter. So let's just fill this green. You know what? Actually, hold on. Before we do that, no. Let's do the green. We'll fill that in. I'll be right back. And let's put in the cloud. There's exactly 1 cloud over here. And let's see, we're going to do this from this end. It's 1 block away from the top still, and we're going to go to the 3rd block, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to add 2 to the left, and then 1 underneath there like that. And that's it for that. Now over here we have, of course, right where my torch is. I'll put this over. I'll put this here. That's definitely safe. This is where the other handle is for activating the redstone. And should be, let's see, where does this go? Yes, it goes right in the corner here. And then on the walls, just the walls, not the ceiling, we're going to surround it with white. I don't know if this is supposed to be like another cloud or what, but whatever. We're going to put since we're here, might as well put this lever on. Don't need the stairs anymore. But the lever goes on this side, obviously. And that will work once we finish up the redstone up there. So let's go back into this. We've got our cloud, we've got our ground, so let's just fill it in with our blue. And I just realized you may have done this too, but I just did not realize the and since I didn't put the wall in, the wall in, I did not realize that was the corner is going to be here, and then the white has to go around it that way. So that should be 1 block away from the entrance, which is going to be full of water by the time we're done. So yeah, sorry about that. You probably realized that just as you were doing the wall, just as I did. So there we go. So there's that wall completely done. We got that wall done. We got that wall done. We got exactly 1 wall left, and then we're in business. We can start building stuff down here. All right. So the greenery down here. Now this is one of those parts where it's don't really know because we didn't get to see them build it, but the houses are blocking a good bit of it, so it doesn't really technically matter probably, in my opinion. If I ever find out what's back here, I'll let you know. So right here we're going to start the 3rd block up, and we're going to do 4 over. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to go up here. We're going to go up 2, and we're going to go add 2 to the right of that, so to have 3 going across. We're going to go up. We're going to have 8 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to go down, and actually we're going to go down 2, and we're going to go to the right 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know why I really did that. Should be 4 here, and then we're going to go to stay consistent with how I was doing the rest of it. 4 here, and we're going to go up, and then we're going to do 3. Oops, 3. We're going to go up and do 3 here, and go back down, do another 3 here, back down and do 2, and down and do 2 more here. So there we go. That's what it should look like. All right, so let's fill this in. Okay, and clouds. All right, clouds on this side. There's only 3 on this side. And we're going to go to, let's see, let's start up on the left hand. I'm sure some of these torches are in exactly the wrong place. That's just the way it goes for me. So this is going to be on the 6th block, right, 6 blocks over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we want to go down 1. Then we want to put 1 to the right, come down and do 3 below that, making sure that 1 sticks out to the right there. It should be 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. All right, and so from here we're going to go to the 8th block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8th block from this one dirt block, obviously. So we're going to add 2 to that one, and then below that we're going to do just 2 there. And then we're going to go to the 7th block here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's just this little square, and it should line up. The right edge of it should line up with the right edge of this if all goes well. And again, this one should be, if you're looking at the green here, it should split this cloud kind of right down the middle there. All right, so I managed to do it without interfering with the torches, which I have to do now. Okay, so let's fill this in with blue wool, and we can call the walls done. All right, so that's all done, and I put a few torches there just for lighting purposes for the video, but they do not belong there. Don't worry about that. Once all this is done, it'll be a bit brighter once we have all the redstone lanterns and all the buildings done. And so that's what we're going to work on next time. Oh, you know what? Whoa. Before we go anywhere, we are going to fix this because I do not want another redstone alert. All right. We are going to finish this. You know what? Let's do it from inside. That worked out pretty good last time. So we just need to kind of expose a couple things so we can see what's going on. Let's get my redstone back out. See, I almost forgot all this. And that should be all I need. I just need the wood to cover it back up. No, not birch. Oak. There we go. Just like the same exact thing. Now you're resting it down on the blue. So just put a blob underneath the orange block, and then just go back to, and then to the left. You can see. I'm gonna have to repair this, but you can see it goes right into there. And also, you'll see that this is right under this block here, which will activate that as needed. So now this should work again. All right, so this, I'm going to leave this open for a minute. So when you come in the shop, this will be closed and the arm will be down. Lift this up and voila, you'll have access down here. And when you go down the water stream, you'll be able to do nothing. Do nothing, absolutely nothing. Oh, okay, all right, sorry, yep, we're going to have to modify this. I just realized that. Redstone line will need to be touching this block in order for this to work. So what we'll do is we'll just knock out those 2 corners, 2 pieces, and we'll just go down here, and that should go up there. So again, if you're in the water stream, how am I going to do that? Okay, this is okay. Let me grab my blue wool here. Make sure I haven't missed something here. All right, so if this is the ceiling and this is that. Right. Okay, so this should be okay. Yeah, having that little dip, have it dip down there is the key here. We can leave that and just put these 3 back in. So yes, you come in the toy store, it's closed up, pull up on the lever, this opens up, you're going to come down the water stream, and then you can hit this you can hit this lever, and it closes that and opens it here. However, I'll tell you right now, if you close this and then go out the train and then try to get back in, it's not going to work. This effectively locks it, so you can treat that however you want. So yeah, all right, so that's it. We are, well, you know what? Since we have done the redstone, we can actually put the logs that are supposed to be back here. There's some oak logs that cover up all this mess here. Let me just grab some of those. Well, how many times can I almost end this video? That's a good question. Okay, so this is where the blocks are there's going to be 4 of them, and they're going to be, well, all right, here's the hard part. They are going to be, this was done in the before time. There we go. Which means that the logs could only face one direction, so it's going to be a pain to get them to work right. So we want to leave the end one open. You want to do 4 across, and then 1 right here, which, all right, this is just not going to cooperate. So what I think I'll do is I'll just put these 2 here like this, and I'm going to have to dig down so they can kind of get underneath this, and then there we go. So now those 2 are oriented in the proper way. Get my grass back. Fill that back in, and then we just put 1. Whoops, let's get it going that way. Now, since these are logs, it would make sense, to have them this way, really, if you were just kind of stacking up wood or something like that. But for authenticity's sake, we're gonna do this. And in fact, one video, there was some oak planks sort of stacked up here like this, but I think it was like this. It kind of actually covered up the window, but since then it looks like that's no more. So I'm just leaving them like that, and that's going to be that. So, all right, finish up the redstones. We got the things we got. We're totally done the outside now, so that's good. And we're definitely done all this in here, so we can just concentrate on next video. Luna, where are you? Okay. Next video, we are going to start building the little buildings. We'll build a little pool, and we'll begin some work on that train station. That'll be the last thing we do, I think, since we know right now that our confidence is very high that we will reach the places that that we want to go. So that's good. So yeah, this is Darman68. Why am I crouching? I'm Darman68. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.